I'm about to kick the door.
Today we're talking about fighters who talked tough, posed for the spotlight, and got shut down like a laptop mid.
I'm so busy just whipping ass all day that I don't even have time to just finish this fight.
This is Ran Their Mouth, Got Knocked Out, Part 1. During the face-off, Sonny Bill Williams got caught off guard with a surprise right hand from Tillman. Sonny dipped like a weak Wi-Fi signal unstable for a second, but still hanging on. His trainer, Anthony Mundine, was not amused.
It's a dog shot. You got him with a dog shot. And man, he's lost all respect from me.
Sonny looked like he was about to drop to his knees and say a quick prayer at Sunday's service, but when the real fight started, it was Williams who got the last laugh.
And again, the hands are down when he's delivering those shots. Good left. Oh my God, Sonny Bill Williams. Good right. Good combination with SBW. And he's got Tillman. Is he going to go down the first round? And Sonny Bill arrived as a boxer. Wow.
Tillman got bounced around the ring like a pinball and didn't even make it out of the first round. Turns out, that cheap shot at the ween was the only punch he landed on Sonny the entire night.
Sonny Bill, all the talk was about his right hand, but it was a left hook that did the troubles. And Clarence Tillman trying to find his way. Really, had he been a more experienced fighter, he should have just taken the knee.
Skill level is totally beneath me. Totally. Like 100,000, totally beneath me.
I'm about to kick the door in.
Tony Harrison stepped into the ring against Tim Chu full of swagger, talking like he was operating on a whole different level. But by round 9, Chu cracked the code, and from there, it was all downhill for Tony.
Looks for the finish. Tony Harrison on unsteady legs.
Sonny can do the pull there. He can't stand up because the canvas.
I've got to admit the uppercuts were almost comical. Chu kept throwing the same, clearly telegraphed punch, and it just kept landing, over and over. Tony looked hurt, and let's be real, his survival instincts in those moments have never exactly been elite.
Tim Tszyu took it to another level.
I don't think he's going to get up.
Tony is not getting up. He gets to his feet, but for how long? He's on very unsteady legs. It stopped, and it's real.
For a guy who claimed his skills were levels above, it sure didn't look that way when his head was getting pinged around like a pinball by Tszyu's uppercut.
I'm gonna go through him for a shortcut. Simple as that.
Anthony Fitzgerald strutted to the ring in his hometown of Dublin like he was headlining a fashion show, not stepping into a grudge match with Spike O'Sullivan. He soaked up the crowd, oozing confidence with every slow-motion step, as if the ring walk alone might earn him the win. But once the bell rang, the vibe shifted fast. There was a clear class gap. Spike was smoother, sharper, and landing big shots early.
Absolutely nailed Fitzgerald there. Remember, it's O'Sullivan that's carrying that extra weight. And it's counted there. Right hand. Flattened Fitzgerald, who's going to struggle to beat this count. He's all over the place. He's absolutely gone. And O'Sullivan is celebrating a first round stoppage. Explosive. Fitzgerald has no idea where he is. The legs have gone.
Fitzgerald was demolished by a vicious uppercut, the same punch that rocked him just moments earlier. And yet he made zero adjustment. It was a brutal end. The swagger knocked clean out of him. 1 second, he was walking tall. The next, he was flat on his back, staring at the lights like they owed him money.
But there was no way he was coming back from that one.
I mean, it was a gem, wasn't it? Look at this. Loading up. Fitzgerald didn't even see it coming. You alluded to that anyway. The hands so low. Fitzgerald couldn't see where those punches were coming from. And O'Sullivan knew, the rest of us knew, it was good night at that point.
Blair Cobbs talked more trash before facing Roca than an entire season of reality TV, and with twice the drama.
I'm so busy just whipping ass all day that I don't even have time to just finish this fight. This fight's not going to go the distance. Thank you, Alexis, for talking because you have ended your career with Blair Flair. We're going to shut this fight down early, baby. I ain't going nowhere. There ain't no running, ain't no hiding, ain't no pity-pat shots. And I'm born for it, baby. I'll show you everything I got because I've been ready.
Cobbs entered the ring full of swagger, snarling at Roca during the pre-fight intros like he was about to deliver something legendary. Instead, what we got was Cobbs dodging punches with pure vibes and wishful thinking. His defense was MIA from the opening bell. He talked a big game, but spent most of the fight doing funky chicken dances. Every time he got clipped, Cobbs loves to believe his head movement is slick enough for close quarters combat, but just look at how cleanly he's getting caught. He ended one round getting battered into the corner, then busted out an unplanned chicken dance encore, like his legs were auditioning for a comedy sketch.
And he will barely make it out of that round.
The inside shots kept landing, crisp, clean, and relentless. This time, there was no escape, just punishment.
Big right hook wobbles Cobbs. He was nearly caught up in the ropes.
One look was all it took to know Cobbs was done. No count, no questions, just mercy.
And Rocha is all over it. That is it.
Cobbs was so dazed by the end, he even started throwing punches at the ref. Talk about losing track of your opponent, man was fighting ghosts. Meanwhile, in the lead up to the Chris Eubank versus Eni fight, the real action kicked off outside. The ring Eni's trainer, who also doubles as his manager, got into a wild, heated altercation with someone from Eubank's camp. It looked less like a pre-fight presser and more like the undercard started early.
I knock you out. You can try and knock me out. Ali. What? What?
It looked like someone lit a fire under the trainer's behind. He charged in like he was the one fighting Eubank that night.
You fight me, you I'd like to just get back. Don't laugh at me, please. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at me.
He was absolutely fuming, pacing, shouting, ready to throw down like it was personal.
You son of a bitch, I fuck your... I fuck your wife in your bed. Don't fight with me. Let's go. That's not against you.
Now to give instructions, Leszek Jankowiak.
Boxers, you receive my instructions in dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
But once the bell rang, it was Eubank who brought the real heat. By round 3, he lit up like a Christmas tree on full voltage. Sharp, explosive, and putting on a show.
And it's being waved off immediately. Referee Leszek Jankowiak of Poland has waved this one off. And Chris Eubank has sent a statement to the entire tournament.
Ironically, all that pre-fight drama disappeared by the final bell. Common sense had kicked in. The same guys who nearly threw hands were now grinning in photos like it was a family barbecue. Meanwhile, Koei spent most of the fight treating the ring like a dance floor hands down, busting moves, and talking trash like he was already rehearsing his victory speech. At one point, he hit a shoulder shrug so sassy, even the ring girl probably felt upstaged.
Hey, come on, hit me. The return to form, yan ang hinahanap ng mga tao. Kala ko mag-break dancing.
Well, maybe not. Let's be honest. It's pretty hard to upstage her. Meanwhile, Albert stayed cool.com and completely unimpressed, like he'd seen it all before and wasn't buying the show for a second. Then came the reality check, hard, fast, and impossible to ignore. A savage left hook to the body from Albert folded Koei like a laptop. Suddenly, all that showboating turned into flopping. Koei was writhing on the canvas like an eel out of water.
Too much clowning.
Not smiling
Got hit
now.
with a body punch. We'll see it in the slow-mo because he's pointing to his...
Well, we hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay, you know. I hope he's okay. Because he was having difficulty breathing.
Moral of the story, in boxing, it's all fun and games, until someone punches the swag right out of you.
Well, we hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay, you know. I hope he's okay. Because he was having difficulty breathing.
Look, if I can get past the likes of this little man, Lennox Clark, the little bin man, then You know what I mean? What good have I got in boxing?
Willie Hutchinson came in undefeated, acting like his gloves were just for decoration. He looked completely unprepared for Clark's relentless pressure, like he'd trained for a photo shoot, not a fist fight.
The man from Hales Owen is having his moments. He's got him. He's got him. Right hand, left hand, and Willie Hutchinson goes down, and he's in all sorts of trouble here. Bob Williams taking a look at him. He stopped him. He stopped him. Huge upset. And Lennox Clark, he was on a mission.
He went down like a squirrel that realized midair and misjudged the jump, and by the time he hit the canvas, his face said it all. Pure confusion, like someone had just unplugged his ego mid-broadcast.
Skill and talent that he's got. Look, I mean, look, his eyes nearly closed there. Tremendous punch from Lennox.
If I can get past the likes of this little man, Lennox Clark, the little bin man, then, you know what I mean, what good have I got in boxing?
This fight's a classic, a masterclass in how to go from cocky to unconscious in record time. Nakamura drops Yuki hard, then starts strutting like he just unlocked the cheat codes hands down. Chin up, acting like he's on a victory lap set to autopilot. Yuki's wobbling, but he's still hanging in there. Meanwhile, Nakamura's out here clowning like he's auditioning for a dance-off, not trading punches in a fist fight. Then boom, Yuki lands a counter, right? That straight up deletes Nakamura's entire personality. He hit the mat like someone yanked his batteries out. Poetic justice. Served in boxing gloves. Billy Joe Saunders talked like he was built different, claimed he had the biggest heart in boxing, but talk is cheap when the punches start landing.
We are going to
you're
the gypsies
in a different
the gypsy.
Yeah.
The gypsies are yeah. The gypsies.
Mexican is right.
The Mexican.
We know.
You had loads of beef.
Yeah.
You like the beef. The Mexican.
You like the juice?
Yeah. Beef. You like that beef, yeah?
You love other things.
You
too.
love the
All
beef.
right.
Yeah. You like the beef, yeah? You like the beef.
I love it.
You love it. It's good.
The juicy bit.
It's very good. You've never been in a ring with someone like me with the arms.
Yeah.
With this heart. With this heart. You've not seen nobody with this heart. You've not seen somebody.
Thank you.
You've not seen.
Thank you.
You walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Yeah.
He even clowned Daniel Dubois for quitting with an eye injury. Like, toughness was his personal trademark.
I was not shocked, but, you know, you don't... Fighters go out on that. You get in that ring, people know what it's like to walk in that ring and, you know, get carried out the ring, brother. Get carried out the ring. You know, it's not all give, knocking people unconscious, and then your eye goes and then you want to get out. You know, I've got all the time in the world for Triple D, and he can come again, but it's going to take a long road back from that.
Real tough guy energy until Canelo landed one right hand and turned Billy's face into abstract modern art.
Getting adjusted really quick.
He didn't throw another punch, just stood there, broken and blinking, like the fight had already left him.
They have stopped the fight!
He just sat down and quietly hit the unsubscribe button. No fight left. The same guy who bragged about never quitting. Quit!
And you see Canelo landing big shot.
Right eye of Saunders is swelling up. Canelo rallying his troops here at AT&T Stadium.
And this is what Canelo does to opponents. He breaks down opponents and makes them weary of the shots that are coming their way.
He's like a matador. Well, that's the power from Canelo. Billy says he's okay, but this is a bad moment for him in this fight.
Poetic, really. Boxing karma doesn't miss, it just waits. Right up until your eye socket caves in. Get carried out the ring, brother. Get carried out the ring, get carried out the ring.